What's good, YouTube? It's your man CJ Kyles checking in once again, back with another video. Right now, I have a little break at work, and I just wanted to come to y'all with a video real quick and just chop it up with y'all on some nursing tip, and on that nursing tip rather. So, I can report that I passed my T's test. Passed my T's test, and now the only thing we got to do is just get this last math prereq out the way. And my teacher, she is pretty good so far. Let me take this thing off because I don't know if y'all can hear me good, but my teacher, she is pretty dope so far. Math is not a strong subject, but I am going to put in a lot of effort into this class. This week has just been an extremely busy week for me. I've been working a lot, and I do have class tomorrow. But fortunately, we do have a quiz, and fortunately, um, we have an open note quiz. And like I said, man, she is pretty dope. But y'all, so I picked up a night shift tonight. I'm in a new facility that I've never been to before, and sometimes you can definitely see why people are not in a rush to be picking up at some of these facilities, man. Because when I say I'm in the trenches tonight, bruh, I am in the trenches tonight. Man, I walked in tonight, is people screaming, all kind of stuff going on, man. So I just have to I'm getting organized, making sure these people get what they supposed to get, man. And I'm just trying to do the best job that I can. And now that I have a little break and I can take time and talk to y'all, that is the one thing that I want to do, is give advice to y'all that may be overwhelmed when you're through in certain predicaments and through in certain positions at work. Man, sometimes it's gonna be like that. Only thing you can do is calm down, use your nurse judgment, and do what you have to do. And you know, a lot of these places, they don't be liking to send people out. They want to do as much as possible at the facility, and then when it comes to absolute horrific details, then they want to send them out. And I say F that. Listen, you are not going to lose your license for helping somebody save their life. You may get fired because or whatever, but it's jobs everywhere. You got plenty of options. If you feel that somebody is crashing, is going down, and your gut is telling you to send them out, don't wait for no boss. Don't wait for no manager. Don't wait for none of that. I'm sending their ass out unless, like, I'm sending them out, especially if they're full cold. Like, they're full cold, and you hopping from facility to facility. You are an agency nurse, and you don't know nothing about them. I'm sending their ass out with the quickness if I feel like that is just something that's out of my control that I can no longer maintain as a nurse in the facility. I'm sending them out to the hospital, point blank, period. It's nothing else more to be said. And I just wanted to tell y'all, man, like, don't be afraid to do that. And I also want to talk about, like, man, midnight shift has definitely ruined me. Like, it's ruined me. So, like, for most of my career, even though, you know, I'm still brand new, like, almost 2 years in the game, I was a day shift nurse. And ever since I started traveling, like, I'm a night shift nurse, and my God, it's a lot better. You don't have to really deal with families that much. You don't have to deal with management that much. You can just really do you. And when I say do you, I don't mean like not do a good job. You can still do a good job, but it's just like less pressure, and you can, you can take your time a little bit more, especially if you don't have a crazy patient load in the nursing home. You can take your time, do what you're supposed to do, and just try to be as thorough as possible. But I'm just like, at this point, I don't know if I can go back to being a day shift nurse. I know I could, and maybe I should start picking up some days, just so I don't forget how the swing of things go on days. You know what I mean? But dealing with doctors, dealing with the families and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not gonna lie to you, being a night shift nurse can be very lovely, and I have a lot more good days as a night shift nurse than bad. So I wanted to let y'all know that, and I'm feeling it, man. I'm really feeling it. And now they done gave a player a same day pay agency, a same day pay agency. Let me tell you something. When you are a same day pay nurse, knowing that you can go to work and get your bag a couple hours after you leave, that will have you working 7 days straight and you're not even knowing it. Like, I'm trying to tell you, that just gave me an extra boost of motivation. So I picked up a shift for this new company, and they are same day pay. And I wanted to see how thorough they was. So it was a little 8-hour shift. Lovely, nothing went wrong. I picked up the shift, and I got paid within like an hour, 2 hours max. So I said, okay, let me do it again. Did it again, same day happened. Same thing happened, I mean. So I said, shoot, I could get used to this, but I would not recommend that. Well, at least for me, I personally would not do that because I'm used to getting a weekly pay, and it helps me balance out my, my bills and my expenses, and it just helps me align well with my budget. And the daily pay, if I just had a daily pay gig, like, I wouldn't do that. Like, I have my full time, well, my contracted nursing contract, where I go out 3 days a week, and that's weekly pay on top of the agencies, the per diem agencies, where I will go pick up at different places, and sometimes it is same day pay with this particular facility. Like, so with this place I'm at tonight, it's same day pay, 12 hours. They take taxes out, which is cool, but it's a nice little bag. You dig? A nice little bag. You in, you out, you get your money. You know what I'm saying? On to the next one. Like, I'm doing it again tomorrow night, 8-hour shift, and those shifts are usually the easiest because it is like, it's like one med pass. They usually be sleep, and you just monitoring them, making sure don't nothing go wrong. You may have to get a set of vitals or everything or something like that, but besides that, all you really doing is monitoring, and it's like one med pass. So I see why people like that 8-hour shift. Now, I couldn't go back to being a full-time 8-hour nurse. No. But if I'm working 5 days a week, and on that fifth day, I don't really feel like doing the 12, and I just want to go get a quick little bag, and it's a nice little 8-hour midnight joint, I'm in there. So look, man, it's some negative things that comes along with this nursing stuff, but it's a lot of positives, man. It's a lot of positives with this medical field, bro, and sis. So I love it. As soon as I leave here, the bag is coming to my card. So it is what it is. They take the taxes out, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Now, they do have per diem agencies that don't. I don't recommend that. I mean, if you know how to control, you know how to handle your taxes well, then go by all means. But that's a good way to get caught up in owing at the end of the year. So I'm a fan of the W-2 agencies, because I'm just a fan of that. But like I said, the biggest thing for me is not having to agree to be on nobody's schedule. You dig what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna renew I'm probably not gonna renew after October. I'm probably just gonna be straight agency. But with the agency I'm going with, it's gonna be full-time agency. I may get a contingent gig somewhere close to the house, where they got a lot of hours and stuff like that to get. But besides that, I'm nobody's full-time staff no more. That's over and done with. I'm on nobody's schedule full-time. I will work full-time hours, but I will not be a full-time staff. So I just turned down a couple of jobs the other day because they wanted a full-time staff, man. No sir, not me. So let me know how y'all feel. Y'all like agency? Are you an agency nurse? Do you work days and nights? What do you prefer? Let me know how you feel, man. And I will holler at y'all in a minute. Deuces. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that fly stuff, and I appreciate it. more nursing content coming. So I'll let y'all in a minute. Peace.